I'm Eric Scott Williams. I'm the bass player for Highway Down.
I am Gabe Treviso. I'm the drummer of Highway Down.
My name is Brian Connor. I'm a singer-songwriter and the frontman for Highway Down.
Born and raised in Los Angeles, California.
Well, I grew up the son of a second-generation Pentecostal preacher man, and right here in Southern California.
I'm essentially from nowhere. I'm a mutt.
At age 14, I got my first guitar and immediately started writing songs.
You know, I just remember being in the studio downstairs, watching my dad play, standing right next to the hi-hats, and just watching him play, how he was hitting the drum pedal, and how he would hit the ride cymbal, and like, wow.
A friend of my mother's from work gave her son a bass guitar for Christmas, and he never took to it. And so the following summer, it ended up in my hands, and it basically became my purpose for living. And then school started. I'd wake up at 6:30 in the morning and play bass and skip breakfast and skip homework and skip everything else. Go to school, play bass between classes, and come home and play bass and skip homework and meals. Sometimes it's mainstream country, sometimes it's very traditional roots rock, sometimes it's a modern Americana sound.
Something I really want to learn. I want to study this craft, you know, songwriting, and I spent a couple of years in Nashville.
It's an absolute amalgamation of our influences.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything.
I was turned on to artists like Vince Gill and Patti Loveless and
Zeppelin and CCR.
I was always attracted to artists like Mellencamp and the Eagles. And
Yes, Genesis, Boston.
All the classic country is very much ingrained in
bluegrass, country, but at the same time with a bit of that rock edge.
And you'd see all these nice little girls with, you know, bouffant hairdos and smart girl glasses going over German police barricades to get to the Beatles. I need to pick up a musical instrument.
Tom Petty has always been one of those artists I've kind of put on a pedestal.
Middle of junior high, everything changed for me. You know, I was at my friend's house, and I remember him putting it on an album called Hemispheres by Rush. So I listened to that, and I was just like, wow, drumming is just incredible. The approach, the quickness, and just the energy. And that just set the path for me. I said, I can do this.
I ended up meeting Ryan just in a dive bar in Simi Valley.
My name is Ryan Williams. I got my start in Atlanta, Georgia, and worked for a studio there called Southern Tracks for years, and was able to work with bands like Pearl Jam and Stone Temple Pilots, Rage Against the Machine, Train.
His resume is just extensive, and we just hit it off, and I knew it. I told Eric, I said, I just know we're going to work with this guy. This is the guy.
Came out to LA in 2001 and started working on records out here, anywhere from Velvet Revolver, 30 Seconds to Mars, Deftones, Matt Nathanson.
You don't think about the recording process when you're working with Ryan. You think about the music.
Everything was mic'd. It was just like clockwork. You know, okay, Gabe, ready, everything. I mean, he has it down.
Very easy to work with, very efficient workflow.
The lyrics have a lot of sincerity behind them. You know, Brian really works hard on putting something meaningful in the song, and hopefully something that's meaningful to the listener as well.
You know, I've shared the joy and the pain and gone through heartbreak and like everyone else, and I try to make sure that the songs I write, you know, just are every man's song.
If you're not meeting somebody emotionally with your music, then what's the purpose?
I just want to make a song that someone wants to sing. Someone's going to remember, it's going to mean something to them.
You know, it's always been my goal to be a part of a musical movement that would do that for somebody. You know, to make a real mark on pop culture's lexicon of music to a point where, you know, you actually get to reach somebody and take them back to a place at some point. So
I feel like Here and Now defines the sound of the band.
I should be living like there's no tomorrow, but more than likely going nowhere fast.
And it just really kind of set the precedent for the EP.
You know, I like the energy, you know, starts off with bam, it's in your face.
we finished the record, so it's time to hit the road.
Conquer the world, you know, get out there and play.
We just want to write and we want to record a really, really good song people are going to like and enjoy, that we enjoy playing.
Keep producing and writing songs that hopefully meet people where they're at.